heat, light, aroma, tranquility. Four qualities permeating the immense dome the Trunau Four currently stand in. Above, a radiant sun sits perfectly centered to the glass ceiling of the dome, the most likely source of both the sweltering heat and the near blinding brightness. Aside all of you stand two colossal trees, siblings standing vigilant. Their leaves are emblazoned with the colors of fire, an odd parallel to the drowning verdant floor below. An ocean of green ripples across what would be the floor below, yet the dense vegetation blocks any sight of solid ground. Across the ironwood bridge stands a bear cub, eyeing the four of you with tranquil chocolate eyes, a few shades darker than the brown coat it adorns. Bright yellow pollen in the shape of an outstretched hand sits as if a crown on the forehead of the bear. Aside from the ambient noise of the myriad of animals inhabiting the land below, it is quiet, neither side sure of the other. Auroch steps forward, breaking the standoff.
Where is your mother, little one?
Auroch progresses slowly towards the cub, his footsteps near silent. A ranger in his element, each step serene, perfect. The cub sits, head tilting to the side, curious of the man of green.
How did you get here, little one? It is quite dangerous. You could fall.
Auroch inches closer still, only a few strides from reaching the bear. The cub sits still, fascinated by the half-orc. Across the bridge, the three remaining members look on in almost disbelief, curious to what Auroch is doing. As Auroch almost reaches the bear, he observes in greater detail the pollen hand across the bear's head.
Ori blesses me with strength once again.
Auroch kneels, reaching an open hand out to the bear cub, whom does not flinch. Hand over print in a perfect match. Both the cub and Auroch close their eyes, heads bowed. A faint blue aura emits from the pair, as if joined in a sacred glow.
To become one, my little friend. We are now kin. I shall call you Goriango, in honor of the greatest bear to ever live. He was once a ranger's best friend. So shall you be.
Eyes open in unison, looking upon the other, an invisible bond coursing between. Auroch turns around to the others.
It's okay, guys. He's part of us now.
What do you guys want to do?
I'll go up and greet the little bear. Give him a little head pat. Let him sniff my hand first. Then
Alright.
give him a pat.
He sniffs your hand. He's just looking at you.
So, is this little bear in our squad now?
Yep.
Dragonian's
Hope he
having
doesn't
none of it. Stay away! Alright, so you guys have gained a new companion once again. It's not Kasha, but it's a bear.
A baby bear.
Baby bear. I was trying to think of one of the Berenstein bears, but never mind. Alright, Dragonian, you staying back away from the group, or are you AFK at the moment?
Sure, I'll move up.
Go check out the little bear cub. Remember, there's no railings on the bridge that you guys are on. And it's really, really hot in this room. Like 90 plus degrees. So it's your armor is going to get really sweaty if you guys are in here for a long period of time.
Is there a debuff where you get sweaty?
No, I think there is something that happens if you start taking, like if you're too hot for too long, you take like non-lethal damage, which makes it easier to faint. But for right now, you guys are okay. But I do need, since you guys are all in the middle of the bridge, I do need all of you to roll perception checks.
21.
So we got
21.
Two 21s. Anyone beat that? Nope. Okay, so Auroch and Cicatrix, you guys hear a faint bzzz sound coming from above you, but you can't really place like what it is or how far away it is besides it being above you. The sound gets louder and gets louder and louder and louder. And all of a sudden, you see these two little things, which I will now show off here, come flying at you from multiple directions. So everyone roll for initiative.
Oh god.
These two little things come flying at you. Alright, let's get my initiative rolled. Wow, everybody except for Jar did amazing with those initiative rolls. Okay, so Cicatrix, you got 24. Orok, what'd you get with your nat 20?
Oh, it's 22.
Okay. Dragoni, what'd you get with your nat 18?
25.
Holy cow. And Orc, or Kabor, what'd you get? 13. Okay. Well, that stinks. I got dead last. Man, you guys crushed that one. Okay, so let me write down the initiative order. Now, these things, we'll get a surprise round, and then we'll go in order because you guys couldn't see them.
So they're not going to be flat-footed?
No.
We will be.
Yes, just for the surprise round because they're last in initiative order. Now, normally you can only do a move action or a standard action in a surprise round, but they have a special. Actually, no, never mind. Never mind. Okay, so the one towards the bear cub is going to cast a spell at Cicatrix. I need you to roll a... What kind of save is that? This thing doesn't tell me. That's very rude.
Reflex.
No, I think it's a fortitude save.
I'd rather it not be that one.
Yeah, it's a fortitude save.
Oh, God. Well.
Okay, and at the same time, I need Dragonia, who's in the back, to roll another fortitude save as this thing's coming flying at you from the rear. Well, what's your totals?
4.
14.
Okay, so both of you fail. And as these things come buzzing at you, a horrible bright light emits from them both, and you are now both permanently blind. Round 1.
Okay.
So they're blind until the battle's over?
No, they are permanently
Permanent.
blind. It's burned your retinas.
Let's see what that does for me. -2 on AC. No dex bonus.
Yep, Dragonia, you're first. I'll write down
Yeah,
the initial
-4
order.
on perception.
Well, I did not expect to hit both of you with this, but I'll take it.
Well, if it's going for fortitude, it's always hitting me. Great.
Good start, guys.
Oh.
Oh, I did this in the wrong... I always do this. I was putting the wrong layer. There we go. All right. So, I'll look up blindness.
It's... The worst part is there's a -50% chance to hit everything.
Yes.
So can you get it cured?
Yes. It is possible to be magically fixed.
It is.
It is. And I was much more excited about this until somebody told me a little something before we started last time, and I'm now much less excited about this, but it's still cool.
So what do you know about it, Justin?
It's definitely trash for this fight. That's
Yeah,
for sure.
you guys get a -2 to AC. You lose all dex bonus to AC, so you're essentially flat-footed. And you get -4 penalty on strength and dex skill checks. You also, anytime you make an attack, you have to roll a concealment check, 50% miss chance. So if you roll a 1 through 49, that's 1 through 50, because it's 51 through 100. So if you roll a 1 through 50, even if you hit, it would still be a miss. Also, if you move faster than half your speed in a round, you have to make a DC 10 acrobatics skill check, or you fall on your face.
So, oh yeah, flat-footed.
Yeah. Also, Cicatrix, you're on the very edge of this bridge, and you are now blind. So don't fall off.
Yeah, I'll try not to.
Yeah.
But I mean,
Welcome,
I'm not too worried.
welcome to level 5, boys. Dragonia, what's up? What are you doing? This thing's flying, so it's in the air. Although you don't know that.
Nothing. I walk off the edges of. I walk off the bridge.
oh my god, I think all.
New character time?
God, no. Does V mean vision for spell components?
I will look it up. I'm pretty sure. It could be like vocal. What's that called? Spell.
I don't know. It's just under the spells. There's like components. V, S, and M.
Yeah, I know. V's verbal. It's verbal.
Okay.
S is somatic, which means you move your hands around. What's the last one?
M, I think materials.
Materials, yeah. So
I mean,
V's
that's just for
verbal.
one spell. I don't know if vision's one.
Well, good thing you guys gained a new ally, because you just lost 2 of them.
But Cicatrix said it's curable.
I didn't say it was curable. Josh said it was curable.
You said it was curable.
It is.
Could be curable.
I mean, pretty much everything in this game is curable by the wish spell, so you can even bring somebody back from the dead. But you have to be level like 16 for that, 15, something like that. So
We only need 10 more levels, then we can see again.
yeah, it's fine. Just grind. Just grind
Grind
these
these
things.
things.
Yeah. So
We'll all be blind
Dragonia,
together.
what are you doing? You just gonna total defense, or
Yep. I'm just gonna
all right?
total defend.
Do you yell out to the others that, "Oh my God, I can't see anymore"?
I'll break out in song and say "Blinded by the Light."
There we go. Nice. I'm all for that. All right, Cicatrix, you're up. We got the blind leading the blind here.
I'm gonna say, it's a good thing my spells don't require vision. I'll cast Slumber on that one.
Okay. And this is what kind of save?
Will save.
Will save. Where are my saves at? Where are my saves at? Melee damage. I don't care about that. There it is. It said will save? Oh,
Will
baby.
save.
15.
15.
Nice. That was a terrible roll too, but their will saves are incredible. I would say go ahead and do a knowledge check, but you can't see them, so you have no idea what they are.
Is half my level, would that still be 2?
Yes, it's always rounded down,
I don't like that.
even for my purposes too. So don't worry. All right, Orok and Goryango, it's your turn. I'm gonna start having to call you guys OGs.
I'm gonna nice. I'm gonna tell Gore to defend Dragonia,
Okay.
and then I will. I can't move him, so
Here, let me give you permissions. He's a new token. Oops, I just deleted my self permission from him, so now nobody can move him. Okay, there we go. All right, see if you can move him now. There you go.
and then I will shoot the one in front of me.
Alrighty.
Wow, that blows.
All right, first one's definitely a miss, and you shoot Cicatrix and push him off the edge 5 feet.
Wow,
No, I'm just kidding. And
that was catastrophic.
Woo! That's 120 feet down, so have fun.
How long does that take to fall?
120 feet?
Yeah.
Can we do the math?
If
Probably.
you want. You can have my weight. It's 180 pounds.
I would say probably 3 or 4 seconds.
Okay.
That's probably too slow. Probably faster than that. A couple seconds. 120 feet's not that much. It's a third of a football field. Oh yeah, that would be quick. Second.
15 to hit, Josh.
15. That's a miss.
Damn it.
It's a little less than 3 seconds.
Really?
Yeah.
So I was right the first time?
I'd hit approximately 45 miles per hour.
That's pretty fast. You'd also take 11d6 worth of damage.
I could live.
And
So, how are you enjoying your first NCAA tournament?
who's watching NCAA
Quite a lot.
tournament? That starts tomorrow, right? Well, anyways, we're getting sidetracked. Kabor, you're up.
Elemental Ray.
Cast Burning Arc.
Oh, yeah, baby. All right, hit me with that 46. Actually, it's 5d6, so roll a fifth one. All right, 5, 7, 13, 17 damage. All right. Solid chunk of change. As it's now their turn. And they are going... The top one is going to fly and stab at Goriongo as it's flying by. So where's my attacks at? This thing's very bizarre. Oh, it's gonna attempt to stab at Goriongo with a little tiny dagger in its hand.
This bee has a dagger in its hand.
Yes, it does.
This is the weirdest
yeah, you'll have
bee
to,
I've ever seen in my life.
You'll have to do
I think it
knowledge
might be
check.
a fairy.
Could be.
Just a little metagame guess there.
You'll have to do a knowledge check. Forget which knowledge. I'll tell you which one it is if you try. All right. Anyways, 18
I'll
to
get
hit.
right on that.
Hang on. I gotta look at the sheet. AC 12.
Yeah,
That is atrocious.
It's actually 13. I forgot to update it, so it's still missed though, or still hit. I mean, don't worry. The damage is it's not that good. Takes 3 points of damage,
Okay.
and I need a fortitude save.
Okie dokie.
Ooh.
Wow.
Uh,
Wow.
Gorionka just feels sick as a poison starts coursing through his veins. So go
my
ahead and give him
God.
1 point of strength drain.
Okie dokie.
Alrighty. And the other one is it's going to continue to fly as it does so. Oh gosh, I accidentally just stretched it. Ugh. Okay, and the other one's going to do a flyby attack, and it's going to try to hit Kabor on its flyby. And once again tries to stab at him with this little dagger.
For a touch attack, do you actually have to see the thing?
No, you can do it. You can if someone tells you that something in front of you, you can just reach out your hands. It's just a 50%
What
miss
about a
chance.
ranged touch attack?
If someone gives you an order of where it is, you could like shoot at the square, but it's a 50% miss chance.
Okay.
Yep. So as long as someone yells at you where to aim, you could still listen. A 25 to hit, which I think's a hit. Yep.
Yes.
Yeah, because you still have your mage armor going, but it's still a hit. So you take 3 points of damage again, and I need you to roll a save as well. Hold on, which save is it? Fortitude save. Oh, yeah, you're good. Just fine. You feel great. All right, round 2.
HP's
is up.
3,000.
Yeah, Jared's HP is 3,000. About. Dragoni, what would you like to do? I forgot to move this thing the rest of the way. Anything?
Cameron, can you stop? Whose turn is it?
Yours.
Yours.
Oh, I'm just gonna stand here and not do anything.
Okay.
Go to total defense.
Still trying to channel his inner Lee Sin. Tricks, you're up.
I'm gonna start like yelling like where are they?
Okay.
Someone give me a direction.
Anybody
30
guys?
degrees to your left.
All right.
Oh, we'll count that as direction.
Yeah, it's a good direction. And I will cast. Where's that? Blindness on that one.
Okay. I'm trying to blind
The
the
irony.
blind.
The irony.
All right. So, was this a save?
It's fortitude.
Okay. So you go and cast blind on this thing, and this thing stares at you and twinkles in the sun, and it is immune to blindness.
He's immune to his own medicine.
He is indeed. Would you like to move at all? If you move unaided and fail, you could potentially trip and fall.
Yes, this way. Can't I just take a 5-foot step?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. OG.
Can I do a perception check on it?
Yeah.
Or knowledge nature, maybe?
Yeah. Knowledge nature is indeed the knowledge.
Okay.
Ooh.
23.
All right. So you know of these. You've heard of these things in stories, but you've never seen one before. These are fae. Particularly,
Oh my
they're
god.
called lurkers in light. And you also know they have a couple abilities. They like to blind things, obviously. They're very like trickstery. They like to do, nimble trickstery kind of things. You also know that they can go invisible in direct sunlight. So if they stand still, you cannot see them because the sun essentially gives them pseudo invisibility as the light refracts off them. You also know that they can teleport in direct sunlight while they're invisible.
Good thing we're not outside.
Well, you're in
Good thing
direct
there's not
sunlight.
direct sunlight everywhere.
Yeah, you guys are. There's a glass dome above you, so you guys are in direct sunlight.
Is it direct then when it has to go through glass?
Yes.
I don't think so.
Yes, it is.
I think you're lying.
I'm not lying.
I think you are. All right. I'm only going to take 2 shots at the close one to me.
Okay. Hit me with it. All right, so what's the 6 bonus total? You have what, plus 8? So 14?
But -2, so...
Oh, so 12?
Yeah.
That's a miss. And then the other one's 23. That's a hit.
Okay. Oh, no, it's a 13 because of point blank.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Point blank.
Duh.
Yeah. Still a miss.
Okay.
The other one's a hit.
7.
All right, so as your arrow goes sailing into this thing, with that knowledge nature check, you also recall that it's got kind of a tough exoskeleton, and it can reflect basic weaponry. So it takes much less damage than what you dealt. It's got,
My goodness.
It's got DR.
Well, this is sucky.
And you know that cold iron or magic can bypass it.
What is cold iron?
It's a type of just metal used for creating weaponry. It's more expensive than normal, but it can bypass DR.
Would a masterwork weapon be more beneficial?
No. It needs to be made of cold iron. Masterwork is just the quality of craftsmanship.
Gotcha.
But if you have an enhancement bonus, say Kabor, for example, his weapon would slice right through it. But so does his magic, so it doesn't even matter. Alrighty. What about your little bear cub? What's it doing?
It's going to sit there and defend.
Okay. Kabor, you're up.
Cast Elemental Ray.
Okay. What is that? Is it 2d6? You think I'd have all these memorized by now.
That's fine.
That's 1d6. 1d6 plus 2. Let's go ahead and blast this thing. It's a... We gotta do range touch attack first, Jared, so you gotta roll a d20. I'll keep your damage, though, because that's pretty good. Oh, critical threat. Roll to confirm.
Whoa.
Jared just rolling natural 20s all day today.
Nice.
Roll to confirm. So plus BAB plus Dex, which is plus 4, right? What's your BAB and your Dex mod?
BAB's 2 and his dex is 2.
So plus 4?
Yep.
So 17, AC 18. So 1 point away from confirmed critical. But it's still a hit, and it's exploding dice. So because it's exploding, I'll let you re-roll your d6. Get that 6. Alright, it was Destiny. Takes 7 points of damage. And it's now their turn. The one in the back is going to fly by and try to stab Goryango again. Oh, speaking of that, I forgot to roll a save for continuous poison damage. So, Andrew, I need Goryango to roll another save for me. Another fortitude save. Okay, he's cured.
Okay. So does he still lose that strength, or is he fine?
Yeah, so the first one was a drain, so until this thing dies, it'll still be there. But once you kill it, it'll go away. Essentially, it stole it from it. But after that, it would be damage, so that would just be temporary until healed. But the first one's a drain, so it's still down 1. It's going to attempt to stab at him again. 18.
13.
Okay. So he takes 2 points of damage, and I need him to roll another fortitude save. Oh, I keep stretching this thing. Oof. So I'm assuming that's a fail. Oh, yeah, for sure. So he takes another point of strength drain.
Mm-hmm.
And the other one is going to fly up in the air and go invisible. All right, round 3. Dragonia, you're up.
Same thing.
Okay. Cicatrix, you're up.
Yo, Dragonia. What the hell? Do something.
Dude, big rip.
I'm gonna ask someone where it is again. Or
45 degrees northwest of you.
Poof. All right.
I'm gonna
What are you
turn
popping?
and I am going to cast Ray of Exhaustion.
What is that?
So is it over the edge right now?
They're flying.
Right. So if it gets exhausted and falls down, does he plummet 120 feet?
Yes, he would.
Nice.
Let me read what this spell does. 60 on a ranged touch attack with the ray to strike the target. All right, so go ahead and roll a ranged touch attack, Justin. What's your dex and BAB?
No dex. Because I lost it all.
Okay,
And my BAB is 2.
so that's a miss.
Terrible.
Yeah. Okay. OG. You're up. I guess I can change the name of these things. What you gonna do?
I guess I'll just take 2 shots again.
Okay. This is the one that hasn't been hit yet.
Wow, that fucking sucks.
All right. So you have a +6 total, right? So 14 is your highest,
Yeah.
or 15. It's +7 because point blank shot. So that's a miss. AC 18. Kabor, you're up. Half your party's blind. You only have 2 ranged people besides yourself, one of which can't see. Think this is gonna be a nice, fun place to be? Beautiful nature around you? No. Mother Nature, she's scary.
Cast Burning Arc.
All right. So you have one more after this one. Yep. Keep going. I gotta roll reflex. I gotta roll a save for half damage. Failed last time.
Oh my. Oh, good lord.
Remember to roll 5.
Wow.
Oh, and I failed. Holy moly. How much damage is that? 6, 10, 16. Wow, Jared. Holy cow. 21, 27 damage? So you just erupt in flame on this thing. Wow, this thing has less health than the other one. Jeezy, Pete. Melt this little thing.
Is it dead?
No. Is it dead? Come on. Come on, son. There's no one shot in here. Alright, it's now the lurker's turn. Up first. The other one's going to reappear. And is going to stab at Cicatrix.
Kind of rude.
Yeah, they aren't really nice. 24 to hit.
Yep.
You take 4 points of damage. I need a Fortitude save.
I'm so good at these.
All right, you take 1 point of strength damage. A strength drain.
So is that to the score or the modifier?
To the modifier. Or to the score, I mean. Sorry.
Okay. That doesn't matter.
It's always to the score. I never affect your modifier. Your modifier changes based off the score.
Yeah. Well.
This thing's getting quite strong as it's drained multiple times. And did Goryango pass his last save? He didn't get hit again, did he, with the poison?
Yeah, he did.
He did? Oh, so he needs to do another save to see if he continues getting poisoned. I keep forgetting about that.
No, I already saved it.
Then I stabbed
I
at him
saved
again.
the first one. Yeah, but
Did that one poison him? That's what I was asking.
I guess so. I don't know. I'll just roll one.
Let me scroll up and see. Oh, I can't see it because it's not GM. Whoops. Oh, you
Looks like a
passed. You
save to
passed
me.
anyway, so it doesn't matter. You're good. Okay. And then the other one is going to. The wrong layer again. It's gonna fly up and try to stab. Wrong person. Stab Kabor with a flyby attack. A 25 to hit. So you take 3 points of damage, and I need you to roll a Fortitude save. This little thing comes by and stabs you. Oh yeah, you're good. Rocks. All right, round 4, Dragonia. More of the same.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Cicatrix. You know there's one right next to you. You can hear it buzzing.
Well, I'm gonna spin around and hit him with a shocking grasp. Grab his little neck.
All right. Go ahead and roll a range, or I guess it wouldn't be a range, just a touch attack. What's the total? Because this is against touch AC.
Is that just BAB?
Yep. Well, and Dex, but you said your Dex is +0, so
Well, I got rid of it. Lost all my decks.
yeah.
No?
Yeah. Well, yeah. I'm just saying. So it would just be your BAB total then.
15.
15.
Yeah.
Okay. This thing's touch AC is 15. Now I need
Nice.
you to roll a D100.
Um.
Because even point blank, you're
Type
still
that puppy in.
50% mischance. Oh wow, you barely made it. All right, you grab onto this thing. You feel it's very small, very very small. But you reach out and touch it.
That is 5d6. 20.
20 damage,
Yep.
and you hear, and you kill it.
Nice.
So the blind man still somehow electrocutes this thing. All right, Orc, you're up. You just heard your blind friend just grab out of this thing in pure rage and just.
Nice.
So what are you doing?
2 shots at the flying one.
All right. Ooh, so 15 plus 7 is a hit, and 11 plus 7 is also a hit.
Nice.
Go ahead and roll damage.
Oof.
So is it dex to both?
Yes.
So it would be 8 plus 1, so 9, and then 10, so 19.
And it had 18 HP left, and you kill the other one.
Ayo!
Nice.
shoot out of the sky, and you just hear like a smacks the ground down there. All right, you have successfully killed my lurkers in light, but you now have 2 blind friends and a bear.
And then I go run and check on my bear, see how he's doing.
Screw your teammates. All right, you run over to the bear. Is anybody poisoned still? I think everyone's good on the poison now.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you can feel the drain go away. You go over to your bear, and he looks okay.
Nice.
I'm gonna sit down so I don't fall.
Yep. So you see Cicatrix sit down. You see Dragonia just standing perfectly steadfast, not moving.
Yeah, good.
What do you guys do?
So I tell Dragonia to put a hand out on Goryango, and Goryango will guide him across the bridge.
Okay.
And I
Just
will
like that.
and I will sling Cicatrix over my shoulder as we walk across the bridge.
Okay. So you guys just all walk across the bridge slowly.
I think it'd be in our best
stealthily.
interest to.
Stealthily, and can I do a perception check to see if there's any more?
Yeah, go ahead and do that while Cicatrix says what he was going to say.
I think we should probably rest a little bit, maybe.
Okay. Do you want to go back the other way on the bridge then and rest in the other room and shut the doors?
Well, do you think there's enemies on the other side of that door in front of us?
Potentially.
Yeah, so do I.
So we should go
think-
back over
Yeah.
here then.
Yeah. Hopefully no more of them come. Or there's no more of those guardians out there.
The Twig Jacks?
Yeah.
You don't like my Twig Jacks?
No,
Oh, I like
not
them.
the slightest.
I thought they were pretty
Okay,
cool.
so we have 2 options. We can go back to Ingerhild outside and rest there and then come back in. Or we can just sit in that room over there and shut the doors.
I mean, the safest option would be to leave entirely. I'm just worried about the enemies coming back, you know?
Right. What do you think, Dragonia?
I think we're screwed until we're not blind anymore.
Fair.
Okay, so I don't think we should waste the steps then. I think we should go and just shut the doors, and like me and Kabor will keep watch overnight while you guys rest.
How long do you have to rest to get your spells back?
Isn't it 4 hours?
You have to. It's part of your meditation, but you can only do
So
it once every
1
24
hour.
hours.
Oh, okay.
Once every 4 hours?
24 hours.
24.
Oh. So have we already done that recently? I don't...
No, you guys fought. You fought
The
the
giant.
Will-o'-the-Wisp, Moss Moon. You fought the giant, and you fought the Twig Jacks all today. So it's pretty late.
Okay.
But it's
So
it'd be like evening, but for some reason in here it's midday.
it's weird.
Alright.
Remember, Ingerhild's waiting outside for you guys, so you could go out there and let her know what's going on, or just make her wait. You know, if you can fend for herself.
What do you think, Cicatrix? Should we go all the way out?
I mean, that would be the safest way. But I just need to meditate and...
You guys are pretty battered up too.
Let's go all the way out and check in with Ingerhild, and then we will come back in.
Okay, so you guys going all the way out. All right, so you guys slowly start progressing towards the way back where you came from. So I'll go ahead and move your
Yes.
pawns over that way. Oh yeah, wrong person. All right, so all of you go moving back. You see Dragonia with her hands like outstretched, kind of bent down a little bit, trying to reach out for this little bear that's really small, so she's having a hard time reaching for him. And Oroc's just carrying Cicatrix for some reason. But you guys,
I didn't want to
eventually-
put risk any factors of him tripping and falling. So
Yes, but you give Dragonia a bear, which she has to bend down to reach.
and as long as she grabs on, she's fine.
Interesting. Okay, and you guys pop out, and when you pop out, Ingrahild's sitting there with like a little fire, and she turns around. She looks at the bear. She's like, "Oh my god, a bear!"
It's okay. It's my little guy now.
She's like, "So, what'd you find?"
Well, we were about to cross this giant bridge to the other side of this giant cavern, and then all of a sudden, Cicatrix and Dragonia were blinded by
Why?
two Fae.
Oh, Faye.
Yeah,
Concerning.
yeah. I think these circumstances are much more dire than we expected.
Well, rest here and continue back as fast as you can.
Okay. Will you be able to watch for us as we rest?
Oh, of course. You know I'm a better ranger than you are.
Very true.
All right, so you
Where's
guys
your
wanna...
animal companion, though?
slows me down. All right, so what do you guys want to blow any heal spells and stuff before you guys sleep for the night? Here, I'll move the... No, that's fine. Never mind. I'll move her out of the way, though. So there's a little fire. You guys can take shelter underneath the these huge pylons here. Who? What's your all HP totals? You guys pretty damaged?
30.
Okay.
I'm full. Goryango's like -5.
He'll heal that up pretty much overnight.
Yeah.
How much do you heal?
Level plus con. So
I'll almost be full.
remember, Goryango's 3 levels below you, Andrew. So he's level 2.
But he has a high con, doesn't he?
I think his con's only 13. So he'd heal 3. Yeah, his con's only 13 for now.
So you heal 3.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he'd heal 3. Anybody, Dragonia, gonna blow any heal spells or anything like that, or you just very grumpy from being blind?
No, I don't need to heal any.
Is anybody else, Jared, you injured at all? Because I know you guys healed up a bit before you came into that room. 1.
At the end of the night, I'll only be down 3.
You be down 1, Jared. You said at the end of the
I'll be
night.
down 2.
Okay, Jared be down 1, so he's fine.
Yeah, I'll be
Gora,
down 2.
Gora would be down 2, so he's probably fine.
Yeah. Ingrahild would be down 6, so she's okay. But you guys could be gone for a while, so she could be back to full by the time you guys get back. Okay, so you guys just rest out for the evening. Obviously, Cicatrix and Dragonia can't do watch. So, Ingrahild offers to take an extra watch since you guys are going in there in her stead.
Plus, she has endurance, so she won't get fatigued.
Correct. And she wants to watch your bear. So you guys sleep overnight, and you wake up in the morning, and Dragonia and Cicatrix are still blind.
Alright. Well, I'm going to call Dragonia over to me.
Yep. She crawls on her hands and knees over to you.
And I will cast Remove Blindness on both of them.
All right. So you guys are now cured of your blindness, much to my dismay.
Yes.
I wanted people to be permanently blind, because that would have been fun. But, yeah, I was talking to Justin about this. What was that? Like right before we played last week, or on Wednesday?
Yeah.
And he's like, yeah, I get cure blindness, deafness at level 5. And I was like, oh, great. That's awesome.
Masked one, you are one crazy bastard. You know that?
I got something for everything.
I guess so. Dragonia, you are gifted with sight again. This is a good day.
I can see.
I can fight.
It's great. Mom will get a kick out of that. All right, you guys going back in?
Yes.
Now that I've spent my level 3 spells.
Both of them? I think you'll get, what, 2 a day?
Yeah.
All right, well, they're gone. I think it was worth it.
Yeah.
No, Dragonia. You are more blind than Valinar.
We're going back in?
Holy crap, Kabor's just slapping you guys with the insults today. It's freaking hilarious. All right, so let me go ahead and change the screen.
Everything you can go here on, please.
And 2 more stickmen pop out.
And as soon as everyone gets back, I need you all to roll a perception check for me, please.
Yay. I can do that.
Yes, you can.
I don't think anyone's beating at 26.
Yeah. So, oh, you guys all did really well. So all 4 of you notice that this room, after you've come back, like that slight aura, you know how it's like purple and green on those stones in here. The aura in here was kind of like a mixture between the two, coming from the stone behind you that you guys warped from. But now it's glowing a little more green and a little less purple. So whatever you guys did in here changed the color of the auras a little bit. And that's it. There's no enemies in here.
Good.
So what'd you guys like to do?
Proceed with caution.
Okay, what's the walking order here?
I'll be in front with Gore.
Okay. Is Scott, do you want to be in the back then, or do you want to be in the middle and put Justin in the back?
I want to be in the back.
Okay, well, that answers that. All right, so you guys can go ahead and move yourself into the other room. And then you can do another perception check for me as you guys walk into the giant dome atrium.
$24.
Even with the natural 19, still not as good as Zorox. Feels bad. All right, well, with 24, you notice that you can see at least small little like nests and stuff in the tops of those, like towards the tops of those 2 trees, which you assume were where those Fae were nesting at, the little lurkers in light. But they're both empty now, so they didn't like respawn or anything. And you still hear that, the chatter of all the animals coming from 120 feet below you. And it's still insanely hot in this room. But that's it.
Okay.
And the body that was on the bridge of the one lurker in light that didn't fall is gone.
That's not good.
Me and Gore will stealthily walk across the bridge.
All right, go ahead and roll a stealth check for me. We'll just say this is go for the whole bridge, so don't screw up.
Oh, nice.
All right. So what's your total?
11.
Okay, have Gore roll his own stealth check. Maybe he's a little bit better than you are. Oh, he's way better.
He's way sneakier than I am.
Oh, he's smaller.
He is. So you guys start sneaking across, and you start making a lot of noise. And you kind of stop, and you let Gore go forward, and he kind of starts sniffing around, going across the bridge, doing little zigzags and stuff. And he gets all the way to...
He has a 23 stealth.
Yeah, he gets all the way to here, and he's just fine. Nothing attacked him. Whereas you're about here. And he kind of turns around, and he looks at you.
Okay. I'll go follow him. I'll go follow him then.
Okay, you get all the way across, and you're fine too.
I'll signal to everyone to come up.
All right, so you all start crossing the bridge. And everyone's good to go. So you guys can cross safely. There's 2 ironwood doors directly in front of you. What would you guys like to do with these doors?
Can I check for traps?
Yes, you may.
21.
No traps, just doors.
No traps on the doors, like when you
Nope.
try and pull them open? Nothing?
No
Okay.
traps.
Can I open it and peek inside?
Yeah. Kick it open. Give me a perception check as you kick it open. Oh, beautiful. All right, so you pop it open. And you
30.
And you see this. You see, I think I have a little speech for you from the book that I can read. Yes, okay. A series of detailed wood carvings depicting druidic worship decorate the walls of this room. To the southeast, a short flight of stairs leads to a dais upon which sits a throne crafted of dead, overgrown brambles and thorns, which I'll get back to in a second. Doors to the north, which is what you just came into, west, which is right here, and then the other doors over there, to the northwest, offer exits. So on this throne, you see an old elven woman. She looks very old, but still got that elven beauty going on. And she's just sitting on this throne, looking at you guys. Looking at the doorways, kind of staring, but she doesn't notice that you've peeked your head in. She's just kind of staring blankly off into space. What would you want to do?
I let the group know, hey, there's a elf sitting on a throne sitting in here.
An elf?
An elf. I don't think elves like orcs a whole lot, so maybe someone else should go in first.
Does anyone speak Elven?
Don't you?
I do. Does
Would you
anyone
like to-
else speak Elven?
Aren't you an elf?
I mean, I am, but I don't really look the part.
Can you take the mask off?
I could. I don't know. The looks underneath might not be much better.
Well, at least it's honest.
All right.
So you go into the room first.
I will open the doors. Walk in.
All right. So as soon as you open doors and walk in, the rest of you are just kind of standing there as Cicatrix walks in. The woman speaks back to you, and she says, "If you seek peace in nature, welcome. If you seek anything else, beware the wrath of the Vault of Thorns."
What do we seek? Why are we
Peace.
here?
Peace with nature.
Yeah. We're looking for the peace one.
Great. Please come in. I haven't had guests in a very, very long time.
How long have you been here?
Time is not what it seems here, so I do not know. My name is Awiga. I am the guardian of the Vault of Thorns. Please come in.
Well, you look great for your age. Whatever it is.
Thank you. Yeah, you do too.
Don't patronize me. So, what's going on here? What's the deal with this place?
I am the guardian of this place. I am the protector of the last bit of nature that this place encompasses. I am the last remaining druid of the original group of druids that lived in this land, or was this land. They sacrificed themselves to create this demiplane for nature to exist in peace, safe from the orc hands. And I was chosen to be the protector, and here I've sat.
Why'd they choose you?
I was the youngest. I was the youngest member of the group, so I theoretically had the longest time left to protect these lands. It was a mathematical calculation.
So what in here are you protecting?
The last bits of life. The lands was turning into a swamp, a marsh that was killing the beauty that used to be there in the forest. So I try to keep evil at bay and try to protect the strength of this plane as it slowly decays over time.
So the marsh is evil?
So to speak.
Is it because it's not beautiful like your forest over there?
Beauty's in the eye of the beholder.
That's what I was going to get to.
Well, seems we think alike.
Oh, elves.
Yes. His little chuckle.
No one else want to say anything to her?
Who are your friends?
Just some people I've been traveling with.
Slaves?
They're trustworthy. In a sense.
Oh, beautiful. I see that one of you there has a little one of my buddies. How quaint. May I see him?
Yeah, hope you don't mind him
No.
Yeah. Getting stolen.
As a druid myself, we welcome companions that are divinely given. That is one of the points of this place. Many people used to seek refuge here to find their companions as druids. But you, Green One, are you a druid?
I am not.
Ah, so you formed a bond outside the druidic lines. That's quite special.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I named him after one of the greatest bears of all time, though.
Oh, that's cool. The goat of bears, so to speak?
Pretty much.
Great. That was a joke. She didn't say that.
No, I respected where he came from, so he deserved a strong name.
So she kind of gets up and she very slowly starts walking towards this bear cub. You can tell she's quite old. She's not very fast. So I'll go ahead and let me zoom in my thing here so you guys get a look at her. She doesn't look that old in the picture, which is the actual picture from the book of her, but she's old. She's just elven. And she bends down and pets the bear. And she asks, what is its name?
Goryango.
Cute. She stands back up again, starts slowly walking back to her throne. Go ahead and roll a perception check, all of you, while she's walking back.
Roll initiative, all of you.
No.
13. Oh, there you go, Kabor.
I think his is just a flat 17. Dragona, you gonna roll?
Ooh, 20?
Natural 20. All right, so with a natural 20, you look around and you see that those paintings that were carved, those like only carvings and stuff that are on the wall, there's 21 of them, and they depict like that story she was telling of the druids making their final stand against the orcs. But you know that if you were to take all of them and sell them to somebody, they'd be worth about 3,000 gold pieces. So if you wanna somehow grab those from her while she's not looking,
I'd recommend not doing that.
they're worth quite a bit of money. You also know, you hear you smell like a strong fragrance coming from the room that I'm pointing at right now to the west. And
Quite a sniffer he's got.
yeah, and that's about it. Well, it's quite a strong aroma. You guys just haven't been paying attention because you're talking to this woman. She continues, Are any of you injured? Things have been falling apart here as my strength dwindles.
Gore was a little injured from a couple Fae that attacked him.
Okay. My
Leave that alone.
my healing powers are all but almost exhausted, but I will keep what little strength I have to heal you if you so require.
No, he's okay. He's a tough little guy.
That's good. I'm glad. So, what is the true reason of you entering this chamber? We do not get guests often.
Anyone want to take that one?
That's you, Cicatrix. That's all you, Cicatrix.
Everyone's like,
I don't really remember.
did somebody send you?
Yes.
Yeah.
Whom?
Silvermane.
Oh, Silvermane. This name is familiar to me. Can you please remind me of who he is exactly?
He's also a druid, but he is mute. I don't know if it's from personal reasons or something happened in his life, but he can no longer speak.
That's such a
You
shame.
have a saber-toothed tiger? So was that his companion?
Oh, the tiger. I remember this. He and I, we met long ago. We druids used to be much more connected with each other. But alas, it's not the case anymore. Mute,
It's
you
a
say.
shame.
He was quite the talker. That's quite unfortunate. But this is good news. I'm glad that he has sent you.
Why did he stop speaking?
I do not know. He was quite the chatterbox when he and I last spoke.
So that was like a millennia ago?
It was a long time ago.
I was going to say, he has not spoken a word in some time.
The problem with this place is that time does not pass properly. If you notice, the sun in the room you just came through was directly overhead. That is not an accident. It never moves. It's always midday here, all the time.
Why is that?
I do not know. Part of the magic of the plane.
Sounds quite annoying.
It is both a blessing and a curse. Another thing to note is that due to the supernatural part of this plane, sleeping is not a necessity in any sense of the word. You will never grow tired in terms of falling asleep. So you can imagine my boredom for sitting here forever.
Awake? Yeah, awake for forever? That sounds terrible.
I used to tend to the gardens, but something has happened here. My powers have been drained, so I've sat here waiting for somebody to come help.
Can we help restore your powers?
That would be lovely, but I do not know the source of this drain, and I cannot move from this room for fear of death.
Can I do a knowledge nature check on her, or like a knowledge check on her?
Sure. What are you looking for?
Just like the source of like the drain.
Okay. That'd be knowledge arcana.
Got it. Uh, 15.
Yeah, you have no idea.
Yeah.
Natty 1.
You see just Kabor picking his nose.
Were you the one who put the troll outside the
Troll?
or the giant?
I know of no such trolls or giants. I deal with plants.
Yeah, we had to fight a marsh giant to get into this plane.
That is most unfortunate. That could be from the source of the evil. Do you know anything about the giant? Can you describe it to me?
He had a gaff, and he was protecting the stone.
She
Sorry, she had a gaff and was protecting the stone for her master.
She had a master?
Apparently.
Yeah.
Did she say what she was doing, trying to defend her master?
Yes.
Interesting.
Could someone enter this plane without your knowledge?
Yes, as I am locked into this room. I had no idea you all were even here. My powers are so weak that I can no longer sense anything. I'm very sorry. Now that you mention it, I did hear some noises not too long ago coming from the room you just came from that were different than what I'm used to. So we could not be alone.
That was the Fae that attacked us.
Fae? Fae don't belong here.
We had
This is a
2 Fae
nature plane.
attack us.
This is greatly concerning.
Sounds like your ecosystem's a little off.
Yes, I'm very worried about all of this. If you all would like, and if you would be so kind, I would like to join you in helping clearing of this beautiful place and see if I can find the source of the drain to my powers. I will do what I can to keep you guys healed and keep enemies off, but I must promise you that my powers are very weak at the moment.
We'd love to help you.
This pleases me.
Please tell us where we need to go.
Well, I believe the room to my left is a storage place for beautiful plants, flowers, and seeds. It's the only thing I've been able to maintain recently. It is a small garden. If we were to be under any sort of danger or need a rest, if we came back to that room, it would be safe. Any healing inside that room is increased as well. So inside that room, if you guys go into the room, she kind of walks over to it and opens it. So I just showed you guys. She kind of shuffles over there. So there's a room full of boxes of seeds, and there's a little garden and stuff. I didn't color it in because I'm a boob. But yeah, in there, all healing is increased by 50%.
That's cool.
Yeah. So, Dragonia, that would stack with your blessing too. So like you essentially do whatever your healing is would be double, because your 50% plus the 50% from that room would be another 100%, so double. So you guys get double healing while in that room.
Nice.
Yeah. She's like, in order to get safely down to the bottom part of the atrium you came from, we must go around the staircases via the room to the northeast. So, if we were to begin our journey to clear out the rest of this place, we must start there. Is there any more questions you have before we venture out?
Do you have any recommendations on taking care of a pet? I've never had one.
Treat it with love, treat it with kindness, and everything else will sort itself out. I promise you that.
Okay.
So she clearly doesn't have an animal companion, so she's probably the wild shaping kind of druid. So she can transform into an animal.
Right.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if her powers were 100%, which
Yeah.
you know they're not. So would you guys like to head out into the next room?
Sure.
Yeah.
Got another companion. You guys are just gaining companions left and right.
Squatting up.
Yeah, so I'm gonna give her a yellow dot to represent me. She's really slow, so she's gonna stay in the back. She'll stay with Cicatrix because she's pretty frail. All right, let me see what her HP is. Just in case she gets hit, then I would know.
It's probably not good.
No, it's not bad actually.
Really?
About the same as your guys's. She just has a lot of minuses to her stats, but her HP's okay. All right, so who wants to open the door?
Well, look who's in front.
All right, you just
Our
gonna
tank.
slap open the door. Hey, she can see. She can fight. Oh, where's she going?
Home.
Away.
You not going into the next room? All right, somebody else want to go in first?
Have the bear push it open.
Open the door.
All right. So you open the door.
Leroy Jenkins.
Jenkins.
And I get hit by a goblin grenade.
Nope. You see this.
Lily pads.
Yes. Giant
Green
lily pads.
Pac-Man.
Yeah, the green Pac-Man.
5 green Pac-Men.
So when you open this door, you're instantly hit by a giant wave of horrible, like, garbage smell. Like this is a compost heap. And it smells horrible.
Man, what is this?
And you hear this horrible buzzing of flies all throughout the room. So you guys walk down the staircase and you see these 5 giant lily pads. Now, in order to get to the balcony that's on the other side, you're going to have to cross these lily pads. Each jump onto a lily pad is a DC 10 acrobatics check.
Oh God.
Yeah. If someone likes to look down, the gray is a pit. So it actually, these things are like on these huge stalks going down into a deep pit. So if someone wants to look down and see how deep the pit is, preferably with dark vision, as it's very dark in here.
Alright, I guess that's me.
When you guys walk in,
27.
Iwiga lights up the room with some dancing lights so you guys can see. She's like, just doing my part. So what'd you get? 27?
Yep.
So you see that it's about 100 feet straight down.
Shit.
It's 80 feet, to be exact. 80 feet straight down. I think it's 80 feet. Double check.
Is there a safer way to get
Nope,
across?
It's 100 feet straight down. Jeez.
Is there a safer way to get across?
She looks over. She's like, "No, this was a compost room. We used to have a bridge that crossed this room, but it seems that it has decayed and died. Although these lily pads have grown quite nicely. I'm quite intrigued by this." She kind of walks over and kind of looks at it. She looks back. She's like, I am concerned about my ability to travel across this room. This is going to be difficult, to say the least.
Well, if you feel at all in danger, I would not press yourself any further than you already have.
I will think upon this. I might be able to find a way across. But in the meantime, I feel like we need to send a scout over to determine the safety of crossing these lily pads. Who is brave among you?
Well, I guess I'll give it a go.
Okay. You want to jump onto the lily pad?
Yeah. Gore,
First one?
stay. Gore, stay.
Yeah. You can see him just plant his butt right on the ground. Just listens perfectly.
Stay. Alright. So, first lily pad, you said I have to roll a DC 10?
DC 10 acrobatics, otherwise you fall 100 feet.
1d10.
Your acrobatics should be really high, right?
Mine's a 2, plus 2.
How is your dex not that much?
That's what it is. The plus 2 is from his dex.
Wow.
I only have a 14. Because I don't... My stats are high in the beginning and then they don't change, like, once I level up, pretty much.
I'll go across.
Oh yeah, she used to spell we can use
Levitate.
dancing lights. I don't know if I said that, but that
Yeah, you said
okay,
that.
Cool.
I'll hop on.
All right, go ahead and roll. Oh yeah, you're good.
Whoever has the highest dex should just...
Yeah, that's definitely
it.
Cicatrix.
That's me.
How much do you weigh, Cicatrix?
180.
How much does your equipment weigh?
I don't know. I'm not really wearing that much equipment.
Yeah, you're probably fine. So you're good. You're just sitting on this
Two-
lily pad. You feel it kind of like push down a little bit, but it's holding you up.
Wow, I would have probably plummeted right to the ground.
Yeah, I don't know how much this thing can hold, so I think one at a time would be the best.
Dude, I'm not going.
Well,
All right, Cicatrix, why don't you hop to the second one?
I mean,
I'll hop on the second
all
one.
right, go ahead and roll again. Oh yeah, you're good to go. You do kind of like a side flip, and you land perfectly on the other side. So like something Legolas would do.
I'll keep on
It's like a
hopping.
cartwheel but sideways. All right, flipping again. Oh, what's your total?
Oh shit! Oh shit!
Oh no, that's a 9.
All right, and you start to fall.
I'll cast fly.
Yep. And as you start to fall, you just and all of a sudden he's just floating above. So I'm gonna put you right here as you're just flying over nothing. But as you see Cicatrix come flying up like Iron Man from below these lily pads, I need you guys to all roll a perception check for me, please.
I think I got attacked by Faye again.
27.
No one else made any jumps, so it's just Cicatrix out there.
Yeah.
Okay. You said 27.
Yeah.
All right. So as you are seeing Cicatrix fly around in here, you hear another weird buzzing sound. This one sounds much more aggressive than before. It's very loud, almost like an airplane.
Can I ready an
Sound.
action?
Yeah, you can. What's your ready to action?
I'm gonna notch an arrow on my bow.
Okay, so you have an arrow, and as you do, you see, as Cicatrix is flying up, you see this huge dragonfly appear and descend straight at him. Everyone roll for initiative.
Heyo.
Oh, the stats are right here. All right. Let me give Ewigga a tab in my initiative tracker. Okay. Her initiative bonus is not good. All these negatives. I just stabbed my hand with an ink marker because I missed the cat by a good 3 inches. Okay. All right. So I'm going to roll a couple initiatives. Okay. What's this thing's initiative bonus? Ooh, that's pretty good. Let me double check. Ewigga's initiative bonus. Okay. Interesting. All right, Dragonian, what'd you get? Initiative,
Me?
what'd you get?
27.
27. Wow. Cicatrix, what'd you get?
22.
Another wow. Orok, what'd you get?
6.
Kabor, what'd you get?
He
21.
got a 21.
Okay. All right, so Ewigga also got a 21. What's your initiative? I think Jared's is higher, for sure.
His is 6.
Yeah, hers is not. Not even close. Orc, you said yours was 6?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So in the surprise round, both it and Orok will go. So round 0. What are you doing? Firing that arrow?
Oh yeah.
You can do a knowledge check before you fire it if you'd like.
Cool.
So go ahead and roll that first.
Knowledge nature. 23.
Ooh. All right, so you know that this is a giant dragonfly called an ultramarine chaser.
Dear God.
Yes.
Is that like his name?
Yeah, it's called an ultramarine chaser.
Sounds sweet.
You know
Any weaknesses?
It's also weak against cold iron.
And fire.
No, it's a bug.
Lightning?
No, you know, it actually resists lightning.
What?
Because its exoskeleton is able to conduct electricity, which gives it.
I don't enjoy that in the slightest.
Yeah, which gives it 10 electrical resistance as well as a DR of 5, unless you're using cold iron or a magical item of some kind.
What is DR?
Damage reduction.
Damage reduction.
Yep.
Ew.
So if you say like you did, like when before the other things had it too. Like when Aurochs did 7 damage with an arrow, it
Yeah.
only did 2 damage because the DR 8/5 of it says DR 5. This thing also is DR 5. You also know that it has a special ability where it tries to grab you and then drop you and kill you by dropping you onto the ground. So this thing's extremely dangerous because it tries to drop you 100 feet to your death.
Can I relay that to Cicatrix?
Yes.
Watch it grapple you. Get out of there.
So, for example, if it tried to grab and throw you, Cicatrix, if you would fail a concentration check to maintain your fly, you would fall to your death.
So that's a thing?
That's a thing. So,
Get out
Hey.
of there.
yeah, so you're in
So-
a bad situation. Go ahead, Scott.
Since I rolled a nat 20 on my initiative, can I take a 5-foot step?
Yeah, sure, absolutely. I'll allow that. I like the flavor of it. Okay, so this thing just moved to get right next to Cicatrix. So it's flying straight at you. So that's its turn. But first we must have this arrow of death come flying at it from Auroch. So technically it's like right here. It's like flying towards. So go ahead and fire your arrow. Oh my lord. Alright, you guys need to stop rolling 20s today. Go ahead and roll to confirm. Is this thing gonna die before I even get to do anything? That would be the worst timeline. Okay, that's much better. Oh, what's your total? Plus 9,
5.
right?
Yeah, plus 9.
So 16.
16.
That is not confirmed.
Damn it.
Close, but not confirmed. But it is exploding dice. Okay, so what's the total?
6.
6 damage?
Yep.
I was echoing there for a second. I thought Jared was going to say something. Okay. Okay, so round 1.
What's order, Josh?
I'm going to type it out in a second. Why am I echoing? Did you guys hear that too?
I don't know. Yeah.
Is that from you, Scott? Am I echoing? Oh, let me look.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hold on.
That's okay.
Hold on.
Okay, I'm going to type up the order here. Dragonia's first.
Watch this, David.
Watch that, David.
Is it a bad echo?
No, you're good.
Yeah.
It is kind of bad.
Damn it. I have like 3% on my battery, and I don't and Ashley's not home, and she took all the chargers to work. So,
Oh, great.
hold on. Hold on. All right, I'm just gonna mute myself, and then we'll just go from there.
All right, it's your turn. So just leave your mic on when it's your turn. Or if you have something to say, just turn it on.
I'm going to attack with magic weapon.
Oh, you got to throw it with your blessing?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That's
Yep.
a miss. Here, I'm going to reveal this here. So you see there we go. Can you guys see the order now?
Yep.
Cool. Okay. Cicatrix, you're up. This thing's actually right next to you. I forgot to move it again.
I would get the fuck out of there.
First, unless you're going to be moving, you need to do a hover check. But if you're-
What's the hover check?
So it's DC 15, I think, fly check. So you roll fly in DC 15. Otherwise, you have to keep moving.
And they would provoke an attack of opportunity, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna try and fly out. Oh,
Okay,
it's
you
range.
can do an acrobatics check to avoid provoking.
Oh, really?
Yes. If not, you just get hit, but you still get to move.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay.
What do I need to?
The DC, I think the DC is against its CMD. I looked this up like 4 days ago because I thought it was really cool, and then I totally forgot about it.
I got a 17.
17.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Move through threatened squares. Here we go. Yep, it's against the opponent's CMD. Okay. So did you get a 17? This thing's CMD is... Ooh, CMD 23.
Jesus.
Yeah. So this thing that would provoke, so it attempts to bite you. Okay, so it goes to bite you. 28 to hit.
Yep.
Okay, you take... You take 20 points of damage, and it attempts to grab you in its claws.
What?
Yep, whenever it successfully bites a target, you may attempt a free grab. So this is plus its CMB. 23 against your CMD.
Yeah.
Okay, so you are now stuck in its grasp. This thing's got you in its clutches. Now, if you were to drop, you just have to do that. You have to do that concentration check. Otherwise, you fall 100 feet.
Well, what is the concentration check? 15. It's just like hovering.
Yeah, I don't think it's. Yeah, I don't remember it being that hard. Let me look up concentration. It's essentially like if you were to cast a spell while getting hit or provoked, then you have to make a concentration check or you lose the spell. It's something like that. Yeah, because flying's. Let me look up the flying hex too.
That's what I'm on.
I looked all this up because I knew this was gonna happen, and then I still forget everything because I'm an idiot. Okay.
So I still have the flight hex on.
Right. Yeah, so using a fly spell requires only as much concentration as walking, so you can cast it normally.
Yeah.
You get
also gain.
Oh yeah, you get a
bonus.
bonus. Yeah, you mean it too?
Yeah. Because this is the spell itself.
Yeah. Well, I think your hex works as if the spell, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
Alright, since dispelling spell actively ends it, the subject also descends safely in this way. So you just fly slowly down?
Yeah, because...
Unless the hex is broken. Let me look up hexes.
Featherfall?
Yeah. Subject floats downward 60 feet. 1d6 round.
Okay, let's look up.
But I don't think this would end my hex.
What's the, is it called flight? Is that the hex?
Yeah. Oh, didn't read that.
See, falling damage if something bad happens. Falling. Okay. Character cannot cast a spell while falling. So you wouldn't be able to recast. Oh, you can't recast fly while falling.
Yeah, you can.
It says a character cannot cast a spell while falling unless the fall is greater than 500 feet of the spell. As an immediate action.
Well, there's like... It says if you're falling and have the ability to fly, you can make a DC 10 fly check.
Here it is. Casting a spell while
Keep
falling
it.
requires a concentration check with the DC equal to 20 plus the spell level. So you'd have to pass that to recast fly, or you'd fall down.
Wow.
Yeah.
Could he do feather fall though?
That's casting a spell, including
You can-
hexes. So he had to do... So in the spells, what, level 3
But
spell?
I'm just saying, what's the point of feather fall if he can't cast it if he's falling?
Well, it's a hex, not a spell. That's the problem. But
Well, then I should be able to cast it if I can't
I
cast
think
spells.
Featherfall, you have to pre... Let me look at Featherfall.
No, because
It's
what's
just
her
if
name?
the spell duration ends, then you feather fall.
Gormley does it, like when she got knocked into the pit of rats or whatever in like the fourth episode when they were in the plague house.
Yeah, that's because it was Featherfall, then now it's upgraded to Flight.
Well, featherfall isn't one of the... Oh yeah, featherfall is one of the things.
Yeah.
Well, I would think fly would have featherfall in it.
No, it's upgraded to Flight, so it's not Featherfall anymore.
Well, there's this thing that says here, if you're falling and have the ability to fly, you can make a DC-10 fly check to negate the damage. You can't make this check if it's a failed fly check or a collision. But that's not a collision.
So I'm gonna rule it as you're gonna make that fly check. If you fail the fly check, then you start falling, and you have to make another check to do Featherfall. If you fail that, then you fall to your death.
Okay.
How's that?
This is all, but a lot of this has to do with wings. I don't have wings.
Exactly. Because I'm looking at the rules of falling. And it says here, while falling, you cannot cast a spell unless this fall is greater than 500 feet or the spell is an immediate action, such as Featherfall. Featherfall is an immediate action. I think Fly is not an immediate action. It's a standard action. That's why you can't do it.
Is featherfall? Well, yeah, because this is a standard action. Even the hex featherfall would also be
a standard. Yeah, because it
standard
has to be the
action.
spell Featherfall, not the hex. That's why I said that's the problem. The spell Featherfall is an immediate action. So you'd have to do. So if you were to drop, you'd have to do a DC 23 concentration check.
23.
Yeah, it's 20 plus the spell's level. The spell's level 3.
Oh, like spell fly. Yeah, okay.
Yeah. And if you fail that, then you'd fall. And the concentration check, you add. How do you cast a concentration check?
Well, the thing that gets me is this negate falling damage part in the fly thing.
Is it the
It just says
spell
if
or
you're-
the hex?
It's just general flight rules.
Okay, so you're under flight rules.
Dex.
What's it say?
It's fly, dex, armor check penalty. I don't know what that means.
I don't
But-
understand armor check penalties either.
It just says if you're falling and have the ability to fly, you can make it 10 negate the damage. It says you can't make it if you fall due to a failed fly check or collision.
Yeah, so
So if I failed at 25, then that wouldn't.
you're gonna do
happen.
you're gonna do a concentration check when this thing does damage to you, which is like you would do in any normal thing. So the concentration check DC is 10 plus the damage taken plus the level of the spell. So when it tries to drop you, it essentially be if it does damage, I don't think it does. So essentially it would be a DC 13 concentration check.
13.
Yeah. If you fail that, then you roll the falling rules, which is a DC 23 check. And if you fail that, then you start falling.
Okay.
Because it would break the fly spell, then you start falling, so then you got to reconcentrate the fly spell, and if you fail that, then you fall to your death. All right, that's what we're gonna go with. Jeez,
Okay. So I get 2 checks. 13, then 23.
Yeah, 13 then 23.
Alright, is he gonna drop me? Or is he still holding on to me?
Well, it just grabbed you right now, so.
Okay.
And that's your turn, because you tried to move, so you can try to break out right now with an escape artist.
Escape artist?
Yeah, it's still, this is only the second person's turn. It took like 40 minutes to look at fly
Sorry.
rules. No, it's my
Escape
fault.
What do I need to get on this?
It's plus your BAB. This is against its CMD.
So my escape artist and my BAB.
It's just escape. Yeah, it's escape artist and CMB, combat maneuver bonus.
Oh, 7, so 16.
No, DC 23.
Jesus.
Yep. All right, Kabor, you're up. If we were to set this thing on fire, you would also set Cicatrix on fire.
Good thing none of his spells set things on fire.
Cast Elemental Ray.
All right, that'll work. That's a targeted effect. Okay, roll your actual D20 since that was your microphone one. Yeah, this thing's bad news. Yeah, nope.
Oh man.
It's not going to do it. All right, so Owiga on her turn. What? I have almost nothing that I can do.
Try me.
Nope.
Her.
Yeah, she is going to... She's going to use... I think Flare? Is that a spell I can do?
Yeah. I had that.
Okay. Yeah, she's going to try to dazzle it with Flare. So it's a Fortitude save. Okay. What's the Fortitude save bonus on this thing? Oh, that's not bad. All right, roll a natural 1. So it is now dazzled. So it now cannot see and takes a -1 penalty on attack rolls and sight-based perception checks. So it can still feel you, Cicatrix, because it's like grabbing onto you, but it cannot see where to drop you. So it could potentially drop you onto
A lily pad.
a lily pad.
Which it would right now.
Yes, which you would, because you're underneath it. So you'd drop you straight onto a lily pad right now.
Yay.
Yeah, so she's doing her part. All right, so now it's its turn. And it being blind is going to immediately drop you. So you fall like 10 feet, so you don't even take any damage, and you land on the lily pad. So Obiga has saved your life as this thing starts flying around randomly.
Wow, that was lucky.
And it's going to make a save to try to break out of this blindness. All right, natural 19. So yeah, it's... And now I can see again.
I still have flight on, don't I?
Roll a concentration check.
I have to do it on 1 minute increments.
Yeah, well, you took damage, so...
That breaks your concentration,
Yeah, it's 10.
technically.
The DC is 10 plus the damage you took, which I believe was like 20 or something ridiculous.
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah, you're not flying anymore.
Well, I could if I rolled a natural 20.
No, for checks like that, natural 20 is not an automatic pass.
No, but I have +10 on my flight.
Oh, okay. Well, go ahead and roll one. We'll see, just for gigs. If you get a natural 20, then you're still flying. Nope. Okay. Just for funsies, roll another D20, DC 23, and see if you would have fallen to your death.
I would not.
No, you would not have. All right, so you're fine. Either way, you're still fine. You're on the lily pad.
Yeah.
Yeah. You are prone, though, because it dropped you.
Rude.
That's okay. Okay, Auroch, you're up.
Can I cast Aspect of the Falcon?
You can.
I will do that.
All right, so when you do that, you notice that Gore's eyes also change to that of a falcon.
What?
As he has Nature's Bond and will copy your spells.
Let's go.
That's amazing.
Yes.
Okay. So now I have... Can I do a perception check, too?
Sure.
Plus 13, so 22.
Wow. Yeah, you notice with that there's a swarm of flies that are rising up and moving towards you all. So if these swarm of flies get into contact with you, they'll essentially distract you and they'll give you negatives towards your attacks and stuff. So they don't have like a health bar or anything; they're just a hazard.
Can we... How do you? Can I roll a knowledge nature check to know how to clear them? Or
Sure. Yeah, we'll say it's part of your perception since you notice these flies coming at you.
28. No. Sorry, 25.
So any area of effect spell or a gust of wind would delay them for 1d4 rounds.
Blow on them.
But yeah, they're just a ton of flies because this is like a giant compost heap. All right.
Okay.
Any movement or are you good? Casting your spell is a standard action.
I will 5-foot step back
Okay.
because I don't want to stand near the ledge. It scares me.
Yeah, I mean, it is quite a big drop. All right, Dragonia, you're up. Round 2. Show me what you got.
I have a question. If something was dazed, would that cause it to fall?
What's days do?
Creatures unable to act normally.
Um,
Assuming normally would include it flapping its wings, right?
if it's magical flying, it'd have to do a hover check, otherwise it would start falling.
So this thing would start falling if it was dazed?
Um,
Or slumber?
yeah, I guess so.
Slumber and fall asleep.
Man,
and
I really need to look
plummet
at rules
to
of
its death.
flying creatures.
Yeah.
This is a
Getting
nightmare.
intense.
Yeah.
So I mean, I assume acting normally would include just flapping its wings.
Yeah. Well,
I don't know if flapping wings is like breathing, you know?
I
don't
think
know
it
if
would be
that's
like breathing for this thing. It's like innately, and that's how it moves.
Yeah.
So I don't think
like
days would cause
birds
it to
or
fall.
something.
Sleep would.
Yeah. I was just wondering.
Yeah, I don't think days. I think days would. It would just start spinning in circles essentially in the air.
All right, you can.
It's Scott's
You
turn.
can go, Dragonia.
I'm waiting for him to say something. He's got himself muted still, so
Yeah, I don't know if sometimes he just goes deaf. I think.
it's true. Or he's watching NCAA highlights.
Alright, I'm going to cast Hedging Weapons.
What is that?
What?
A weapon made from divine force appears and floats near you. The weapon takes the shape of your deity's favorite weapon.
Oh yeah, okay,
So
I remember this.
Great sword.
Yeah, we talked about this.
I get one weapon that just floats around me, granting me +1 deflection to AC.
Okay.
And as a standard action, you can grasp it and throw it as a ranged attack.
Okay.
I deal 2d6 worth of force damage, and because it's force damage, DR does not apply.
Right. Force damage is what magic missiles are. So are you chucking it? You have to cast it, right? So that's your
Yeah, I have to cast it, and then
next round.
it's
You
a
can chuck it. Okay.
yeah.
It does give you +1 AC in the meantime.
And then hold on.
That's dope.
I have a range, 30 feet. Okay.
Well, don't worry. This thing will be closer.
And I will just look back at what's that girl's name?
Iwiga.
Iwiga.
Yeah.
And ask her to take ask her to take a 5-foot step back.
Okay.
Can I ask her to take a 5-foot step back? That way I'm not on the ledge.
Yeah. She says, "Of course I'll move."
All right, thanks, B. Wait,
Cool.
is she gonna do it on her turn?
Yeah, I can't do it now. I have to wait till her turn.
Okay.
So you can go diagonally 5-foot step if you want.
Yeah, I'll do that.
You don't want to be on the edge?
No.
Okay. Secret tricks, you're up.
Well, I'm gonna stand up.
Hey, hand me those.
Go ahead. I muted Scott for the meantime.
And cast slumber.
All right. Let me know if Scott says saying something because I haven't muted.
No, I think he just muted himself.
Okay, then I'll unmute him. Because my mute overrides his mute. Okay, there we go. Here we're good. Slumber, eh?
It's immune to sleep effects.
I wish.
Is a will save.
Will save. Am I willful?
Hopefully not. You're a bug.
Yeah, it turns out bugs are trash at will saves.
Ooh.
And you see this thing start plummeting towards the ground.
Woo!
So it is actually out of your guys' sight as you can no longer see it anymore. Boop. You guys hear like a sound as it hits the ground.
An echoing.
Are we still in combat?
Yeah, I gotta roll. I gotta roll a lot of
What about the
d6s
bugs?
here. So yeah, I'll be moving the bugs in a second. But they don't have an HP. They're just a distraction. So if you guys beat the Ultramarine Chaser, then you can just ignore the flies. All right.
I like to think it's not marine as in like water, but marines is like
soldiers.
the army.
That's what I like to think too, because it's got stats like one. All right, so this would be 9d6. Does this have levitate? Before I do this, oh, it's got the ability called hover. That might save it from plummeting to its death. I'm gonna double check.
Marsh, have to raise talent.
Well, that's not gonna work if you're asleep.
Asleep. Is it like just you have to like concentrate?
It means they can just stop moving it instantly and not have to roll a hover check. You know,
Oh.
just like a real dragonfly can. You know, they just stop randomly. Nope, this thing's fallen.
Woo!
All right. This thing falls and takes 28 points of damage. Thanks to its DR. It's not doing well, I can tell you that much.
Does it wake up from the
It does.
damage?
It instantly wakes up, but it's still down there. And Kabor, you're up. You literally cannot see this thing. Oh, this thing's a bug. It's ultra light. So it takes half damage on falling.
Ah,
Come on.
Yes. All right, let's go.
How can you fall 100 feet and still be alive?
Well,
I
I
guess
rolled
bugs do that.
really poorly on my 96.
Do bugs have a higher enough terminal velocity to take damage?
That's what I'm saying. That's
That's
why
true
it's
strike.
True strike?
True strike?
Okay. So Jared's next attack with his weapon gets a plus 20 to hit.
With his weapon?
Yeah. Okay. All right. Iwiga is going to step back. And she's going to total defense, as she can't really do anything because she can't see it. And this thing, you guys start hearing a bzzz as it starts coming up, and it reappears
God,
Right.
what is it?
right here after double movement. Its fly speed's really fast. But
Doesn't it take,
they had a double move to get up here.
did it make its DC check to fly at a greater angle than 5 degrees?
It automatically passes that.
Oh,
Because it's a
just
bug.
fly DCs.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Auroch, you're up. This thing's back up. It's at exactly the same height as Cicatrix, so they're like eye level with each other.
2 shots at it then.
All right. Man, I was really excited about this bug. You
Ooh.
guys are wrecking it.
Sorry, hang on.
Both misses.
Yeah. Oh, damn. I almost critted it.
Yeah, with your keen, you're one away. Or two? Is it one way or two way?
2.
Okay, yeah, yours next. First one's a hit for sure. I think the second one's a miss.
Yeah, plus. Because I don't think it's within 30, is it? No,
Nope.
35.
Oh, you can
Yeah,
5-foot
so-
step and shoot. So
No, I can't.
yeah, full
Or-
round actions. You can 5-foot step for free. Still do it.
What's up?
You can fight for a full round action. You can 5-foot step and then full round action. Same with
Okay.
your bear. So if you want him to do the bite, claw, he can 5-foot step and then do it.
Okay.
Justin's very familiar with the bite, claw maneuver. Tasha.
It's pretty amazing.
Yeah.
So the second one does not hit, you said?
No. First one does.
7.
Do you hear it kind of ricochet off its carapace? So it takes less damage. Okay. I'm guessing your bear's not doing anything.
No, he's staying.
Gonna cast Fireball.
I thought he was gonna try to jump this gap right here to get to it faster. I can't see that.
He was told to sit.
Mind the gap.
This gap.
Mind the gap. Mind the gap.
Okay, the flies are now gonna move. I need a roll to see if it goes after Justin or Andrew. All right. Fate has been chosen.
He's closer. No.
So while these flies are on you,
Come on.
you get you need to make a DC 15 Fortitude save. So go ahead and do that right now.
Why is everything Fortitude?
That's the way of nature. All right, so you failed. So you get a -2 penalty on attack rolls, ability checks, and skill checks for 1 round.
So does that include casting spells?
Yes. That'd be an ability check. Or a skill check. It's one of the checks. Essentially any
Come for
offensive
me,
maneuver.
man.
Alright, anyways, round 3. Dragonia, you're up. Show me what you got. I don't hear anything. Do I have him unmuted? I think I do.
No, he's not saying anything.
Okay.
For a standard action, you can still do a move action, right?
Yeah.
I could cast it and then fly away. Same turn.
Are you mean like casting the spell fly?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can fly the move.
Okay.
So would I roll this ranged attack just like I would an attack with my crossbow?
Yes.
Fuck.
Alright, that's a miss.
Damn it.
Anything else?
Nah.
Okay. Good try. Cicatrix, you're up.
Yeah, I'm gonna cast Flight again and scoodoodle on back to my teammates over here.
Yep. The flies are in
And-
hot pursuit, but they don't catch up. As
That's
far as
it.
that fly, because you kind of push them with your flight movement. Okay. Kabor, you're up. What you got?
Cast Flare.
Flare? So you're
Flare.
trying to blind this thing?
Again.
Okay. So I gotta make a save. Oh, my tablet wants to update right now. No, thank you. All right. Oh, I passed. I'm in the 20s. 22. So I am good. That was your chance to melt it, Jared, and try to blind the thing. Awiga's just gonna total defense again. She can't do anything. So now it's its turn. And it's gonna come flying at Orok, because Orok hit it last. The arrow. And it's gonna attempt to bite you. Ooh, I could do that too. No, we're gonna do it for this. It's gonna try to bite you. Okay. 24, which I believe is a hit.
Yeah.
Okay. You take 23 points of damage.
Holy shit. Okay.
Where is its charge ability? That doesn't matter. Okay. I need to look up because I think this is part of a charge attack, so I might get a bonus. Here we go. Oh, so it can move back after biting you. That's fun. Okay, and after it bites you, it attempts to pick you up with its claws. Or, not really claws. Oh, great. Natural 1. So, 14.
Too hefty. Too hefty.
Yep. I think it's an automatic fail anyways. And then it flies back. And it's now your
So you
turn.
said 23 points of damage, though?
Yep. Bit you, tried to grab you. You're too fat. And it flies back.
All right.
It can only fly back, I think, that far. Nope. I'm 5 feet short. This way. There we go. Okay.
Well, I am running out of arrows, so I'm just going to try and shoot one arrow.
Running out of arrows.
I
Borrow
can
some
give
from
you-
borrow some from Cicatrix.
Damn it.
Well, 1 for 1. You shoot yourself in the face, and you fall 100 feet to your death as you trip off the ledge because you shot yourself in the face. All right. Now it's the fly's turn.
Nope.
Didn't the fly just go?
No, it got pushed as part of your fly action. When you move, they kind of move with it because you made wind. I need you to roll a save. DC 15 fortitude save.
Who, me?
Yep, they're on you.
Oh. Plus my fortitude
Yeah,
is
you got it.
19.
Yep. All right, so you're good. So these things are just kind of like around you, but you're just not even bothered by it. Okay, round 4. Dragonia, you're up.
Can I do a heal check?
Yeah, you can, of course.
21.
So this thing is in its middle third of HP. So it's like just wounded. It's not healthy. It's not super damaged. I guess damage would be better. Wounded would be bad. So what do you want to do?
I will magically bless my great sword.
Okay.
Yeah.
You chucking it at it?
Yeah, that
That's
is
it.
not a critical threat.
Okay. Yeah, 'cause it's not keyed. All right, that is a hit though.
That is a hit, though.
Okay. Now, I don't. Is this magical damage or is this? I don't know how.
That's a good. I think.
I think
I think it's just normal.
Yeah, because you're essentially just throwing your weapon, just magically.
Yeah, let me double check though.
Yeah. I
So
think
that's
you're right.
that should be magic damage.
It's not no. Magic is the one hurling it, but the damage itself is just the blade.
Let me just double check.
The blade has to be
it has
enhanced
to be enhanced.
for it to be magical.
Didn't he just bless it?
Well, that's not magical.
Yeah, it doesn't count as yeah, it's just a regular one. I'm I'm like levitating it to go attack.
Yeah, and also blessings are
Also,
divine,
blessings are divine,
not arcane, so it's not magic technically.
Okay.
Wow. Rule stickler.
the way it be sometimes. 11 points?
Yeah.
Okay, so it glances off its carapace, so it takes less. Is that it for you?
I'm gonna take a.
5-foot step.
5-foot step.
5-foot step, and since I'm behind Auroch, can I put 10 arrows in his quiver?
Sure, I'll allow it. That's cool.
Okay.
I like the flavor of it.
Thanks, dude.
You're welcome.
Sweet. Cicatrix, you're up.
Okay. I am going to cast Ear Piercing Scream.
Oh, joy. Alright, what do I gotta do for this?
That is a Fortitude for partial.
It's 4-2 for partial. Failed. I'm not even gonna look at my bonus because I don't think it's plus 11. Nope. So fail.
Alright. So 2d6 and your dazed for 1.
Great. So this thing has the ability of hover, so it's just gonna sit there for a round. Is that 4 damage? That is magical damage, though, right?
Should be.
Is it sonic damage?
Is there a way to see what kind of damage it does?
Yeah, it should say 2d6 sonic damage or something like that.
Oh, yeah, it is sonic damage.
Okay, that bypasses DR, so you're fine. Okay. Unless you want to move, Kabor's up.
Kabor, melt it. Melt it. Five-foot step, burning arc.
He's 30 feet out, so he doesn't even need a 5-foot step.
He can cast through allies, though.
It's a spell, so yeah. And the only thing in front of him is a bear that's 2 feet tall, so I think he's good.
Cast Burning Arc.
Yep. Which save do I need to make this? Reflex save? This thing's reflex save is amazing. Alright, yeah, so I got a 19 on the reflex save, so I will take half damage. But hit me with those 5d6. Good start. Alright, 9, 12, 13, 14, so 7 points of damage. That's one too many. 7 points of damage. Okay, this thing's still flying. Uwiga's once again just gonna total defense. And this thing's dazed, so it just sits there. Auroch, you're up.
2 shots, I guess.
Yep. You guys have chipped this thing. Being dazed sucks. I don't like this at all. Almost a crit again, but not quite.
Yeah.
And the second one I think's a miss. What's your to hit bonus? +9? +10 with the Falcon?
No. I don't think I get a plus for it. It just keens. So I think it's +3 to perception or +4 to perception. And then
keen. That's right.
Keens. Yeah.
Alright, so it's +9. So yeah, that's 16's enough for the second one. But the first
No,
one's a
it's
hit.
a 7. It's a 7. So.
Well, yeah, 7 + 9 is 16. Oh, it's +7.
No,
You're
it's
right.
yeah,
+7.
+7.
I thought you were saying the numbers. Yeah, that's right. 'Cause you
No.
did 2 shots. So, all right, still a miss, but the other one's definitely a hit. Ooh.
+3, 11.
Okay, so you notice that once again it kind of glances off the carapace of this thing. But,
Can I do a heal check?
Sure.
$15.
This thing looks pretty damaged. It's pretty wounded. Definitely in the bottom third.
Nice. Okay.
All right. Round 5. Jagonia, you're up. Actually, I gotta do the flies. You need to do another save, Orok.
Okay.
DC 15, Fortitude.
Wow, that blows.
What's your Fortitude bonus?
14. 14.
Oh, bummer. All right, so you get a -2 on your attack rolls next round. Jagonia, you're up. Hold on, I think I have him muted.
Who's low on health?
There we go.
Or
What's your health?
21.
16.
You have 21 health and you're low on health?
I'm half health.
Psh.
It's not super low, but it's half.
This thing does 20 damage at a time. At minimum.
That's true.
Okay.
You can just projectile it, right?
What? You want me to just attack it?
It's up to you.
Uh, hmm. Hold on.
To what?
Two. One. Blessings. Okay, I'll just All right, I'll attack it.
All right, bring it. It's a miss.
Okay. I'll take a 5-foot step.
Yep. Okay, Cicatrix, you're up.
I will cast Misfortune on it.
Oh boy. Okay. What save is this? Will save?
Yep.
This thing's not very willful, but I rolled really well. 18.
Got it.
Nice. Anything else for you?
Nah.
All right. Kabor, you're up.
Cast Magic Missile.
All right. Go ahead and roll 3d4 plus 1 damage for each one. Okay. So that's 5. You got 2 more. Okay, 8. Alright, so 12 damage. And as that third missile strikes into this thing, it punctures a hole straight through its abdomen. You see this weird green goo come flying out, and it falls to its death.
Yay!
Finally.
So you have successfully killed my Marine.
Oh my gosh.
And it falls. Boop. All right.
Wow, masked one. I was scared for you for a while.
Yeah, I got a little hairy there.
You almost fell to your death. That would have been fun. Could have had our first
Would not have
death.
been fun.
Would have been great. But
I don't think so.
you guys prevailed. All right, so now the next challenge of getting across this room comes into play. You're still flying, Cicatrix, so you could fly to the other side if you'd like.
Yeah, I will do that.
Okay, when you get across, roll a perception check for me. You land on the platform on
Roll
the
an-
other side.
Roll initiative for me. It was definitely a 15.
Is that a 9?
9, yeah.
Even with a 9, you notice that right over here, there is a little wooden ladder.
Interesting.
And it goes all the way down.
I'm gonna yell at everyone that there's a ladder over here to check if they have one over there too.
Yeah, I'm going to have
Okay.
these flies dissipate too. They just kind of wander off into nothingness.
$16, and I guess my Falcon's still going, so it's
Yeah.
like a 19.
No, there's no ladder on your side.
Huh. Are there any like things where a ladder could attach to, like little metal rungs or something?
Nope, no metal. This is a druid depository, so there's no metal anywhere.
That's true.
Oh, Wigga, is there any way down that we could go down to the bottom and walk across?
I do believe that these lily pads, if not put too much weight upon them, will safely descend. And you could reach the bottom. But I do not know what's down there. So it'll be a risk, but we could do it.
Okay. Should we go like 2 at a time, you think?
No, I'm afraid that's too fast. I believe anything over 250 pounds should allow these things to descend. But anything exceeding 400 will probably make them drop too fast. But my math isn't perfect.
Okay. So I guess me and Gore can jump on the lily pad first and try and go all the way to the bottom.
All right, how much do you weigh?
250.
Okay, so you gonna have him jump on first, or you jump on first?
I'll jump on first.
Okay, so as you jump,
He should jump on first.
yeah, I was
and
gonna
then
say, okay.
Yeah, he should jump on first.
So he needs to do a DC 10 acrobatics check, or he's gonna fall to his death.
Oh god. Oh fuck! I think it's a 10.
Okay, so he just makes it.
Oh,
You could have
wow.
just thrown him. It would probably been a lot easier. But
Yeah.
he kind of like slips as he jumps, but he kind of grabs on.
That would have been hilarious.
Oh, it's an 11.
Yeah, if he would have
Can I-
died immediately, yeah, that is an 11. Good thing you put a point into that, Andrew. He would have died.
No.
Can I like descend or like go check to see what's down there?
Yes, you can.
I'll
You'll be
slowly
by
start
yourself when
floating
you go
down.
down there, though.
Well, I'm not gonna like land.
Okay. So you
I
go
just
down
want to
there.
go. Yeah, go down like 50 feet so I can kind of do a perception check and.
Yeah, perception check as these two. As you're doing that, you're kind of dropping at the same speed that Orok and Goryango are dropping. So you guys are like elevatoring each other. But you stop halfway and they get all the way to the bottom. You guys, Orok, you can roll a perception check as well as you descend on this lily pad. Nice.
17.
It's kind of dark down here, but you notice just a lot of compost, bones of small creatures, like rabbits, things like that. A lot of dirt, mud, a lot of flies, and a lot of like composing organic matter.
Okay.
But
Any bone dragons or anything?
yeah, 3. No, there's no bone dragons. So you do not see anything moving down here besides the flies, but there could be
Okay.
stuff buried.
Okay.
It's very
Can we get
squishy
off?
too. Yeah, who's getting
Can
off
we get
first?
I will get off first.
Okay, so when you do that,
It'll start going up.
Goryango starts rising back up to the top.
Oh well.
And
Someone
it
will
goes
just jump
it
on.
goes quite rapidly. So when the thing gets right back to the top, he gets launched 10 feet up in the air, and then lands right back down on the lily pad again. And you can hear him whimpering
Oh,
because he's separated from you and he's not happy about it.
sorry, Gore.
Nice one, dude.
He could be the balance that you guys need to get other people who don't weigh enough
Right.
down, though. All right, so you're down the ground, and he's up atop. So you three up there see the two of them go down, but then just a bear come flying up, launch into the air, and it's whimpering. Who wants to go next? Is someone gonna be down there in case? Oh, you gotta make an acrobatics check, Jared. DC 10. You fail, you die.
God. Oh my.
What's your acrobatics, Jared?
It's definitely not 6.
2. All right, you start falling, and you start falling. But first, you get a reflex save to grab onto this lily pad. It's harder, so go ahead and roll a reflex save. As you trip. What's his reflex save bonus?
Let me check. 1. No, it's 5.
It's 5?
5.
DC 15 to grab on. So he exactly
Oh,
makes it to grab
God.
on. And you pull
Good
yourself up
Lord.
there. Jared, you literally would have just died. Like, I would have killed you. Here, let's just do the math here real fast. I'm gonna roll 9d6.
Oh man, I'm pissing myself right now.
How much health does Gabor have at the moment?
He has 30.
So that would have done 30 damage to him.
He would have been unconscious.
He would have been unconscious, but he would not have died.
And that was a lot of 1s in there, too.
Yep. You lucked out. I could have rolled way higher than that. Whew. All right, but you made it. And how much do you weigh?
He weighs 180.
All right, so with it's actually only 200 pounds. So Wigga's math's off. Yeah, look at that.
He would have died, exactly. There's a lot of 6s in that one, though.
That's true. I mean, that's just the way it is, you know.
That's almost max right there.
Jared, you could have died. Your life just flashed before your eyes, but you made it. And you and the bear descend downward. And as soon as you get down, the bear immediately jumps off. It's scared because it sees Orok down there. So you sprint off too as this thing starts rising up.
And I catch him, and I catch Gore.
Okay, yeah, sure. And he slashes you across the throat because you left him to go up in the air, and he hits your carotid, so you start bleeding out. Roll a fortitude save. No, just kidding. Okay. So it rises back up again, and there's no one there. And Owiga turns to Dragonia and says, "I'm afraid I'm not heavy enough to go down by myself. Shall we go together?"
Chuck her across.
Can I go take a shower now?
Yes.
Yeah, sure.
Yes. Do you think you have the strength to get across?
I think I can make it.
Okay.
How much do you weigh? You weigh over 200, right?
What? I'm a 5'6" female.
You
no.
wearing
You're
full
wearing
armor.
armor.
That weighs more than you do.
Actually, I am carrying like a lot of stuff, so yeah.
you have the
wait.
belt too. Yeah. She's gonna go first.
Then.
Oh yeah, she makes it.
makes it.
But she's not heavy enough.
enough.
I really don't want to. Can I do like a running jump?
Sure.
Will that,
Sure.
Can I like get some momentum to make sure I get across?
Yeah, I'll give you a bonus.
Yeah, I'll give you a bonus.
Go ahead and roll.
Good roll.
Wait. Mommy, are these your favorite candies?
No.
Did anyone pass?
Oh god.
Okay.
What's your
That's why you're probably so.
acrobatics?
You can't expect
One.
me to just be quiet.
So you fail too. Go ahead and roll a reflex save. Is Dragonia gonna fall and die?
Oh my god.
Oh my god. All right.
Do I have anything for this?
Can you cast levitate?
Can I cast? Hold on.
Featherfall? Can you cast Featherfall on someone?
Oh, that would just paralyze.
You got anything?
Can I adhesive spittle him to the wall or something?
No, because she's just like jumping out and reached out for the lily pad. Yeah, so she's not touching anything. Just in midair. She's got a lot of health. She might live. It all depends on how I roll.
Yeah, I can't.
Oh yeah, she is just up there.
I can fly over. Bring her down.
So she turns around and she sees you like charging to jump. And you just slip and fall. And so no one has anything, right?
I don't have anything else.
I'm pulling my finger over the edge.
No.
Scott, you have nothing?
I call upon my sacred animal, my moon dragon, and it comes to rescue.
Wouldn't fit in here.
I do not care. It is a dragon whelp. Just go ahead.
All right.
Please. I mean, that doesn't kill me.
Oh my god.
I see 3 natural ones in there.
2 6s though.
What's your HP at right now?
1.
So you're not even unconscious. Do you do like the Terminator thumbs up when you get to the bottom?
He's a superhero, man. Except he crunches punches.
Dragon, you okay?
Yes, a good dex bonus would have been nice, like a +2, and I would have probably lived.
Well, it only gives a +1.
No, it only gives +1.
I thought it gave +2.
+2 total, so +1 for the modifier.
That still probably wouldn't have helped.
No.
Nope.
But you should still complain about it, though, because I enjoy it.
Well, seeing how there's a lone druid, I'm gonna fly over and descend with her.
Okay. Let me know if Scott's talking, because I had to mute him again, because of the echo. So, let me know when he's talking, and I'll unmute him.
Okay, he muted himself.
Oh, okay, I'll unmute him then. Okay, so she's like, oh my God, is that girl okay?
I don't know.
Oh, your lack of concern is disturbing. And you guys,
I'm sure she's fine.
you guys go down. When you get down there, you see a very damaged but still okay Dragonia. Now, what you should have done is you should have activated your giant armor so you fall 8 times as fast. You would have taken quadruple damage. Should have been great. Okay.
We're gonna hop off at the same time over here.
Yep.
Yeah. But don't I grow like 40 feet? Really, I'm not falling that far.
You grow double your height, so you'd be 10 feet. But your weight increases eightfold.
You do it right before you land. And you take one dice less of damage.
Yeah. Okay. So you guys are all at the bottom now. And you guys, this stench down here is just unbearably bad. But no one's dead.
Yet.
Is she going to get to heal herself, or is she just going to chill at 1 HP? I think I muted him, right?
Yeah, he's muted himself.
Okay. Well. Okay, I guess that's a healing on himself. What did you cast there? Okay.
Fervor. What does that do?
That's one of his abilities.
So it's just like a self-healing spell?
Yeah, I need to look it up though, because something might happen if it's a special type of healing spell. Chanel
Chanel.
energy.
Energy by Chanel.
Sorry, I shouldn't make fun of quick typing because I mess up all the time, but that joke was too good. Okay, so
Sorry.
you're good.
Yeah, it's just an ability.
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now. Okay, so it's religion based. This counts as positive energy. Okay.
Yeah, because
Cool.
I just choose what I want it to be.
Yep. So you got a channel energy? Go ahead and do that.
Well, no, I'm just gonna. I don't think anybody else is really that damaged, are they?
Auroch and Sigurd both hit because they both got bit.
Okay. Then yeah, yeah, that can be 2d6 plus, so 7 total
To yourself or is that for everybody?
for everybody.
Okay.
How much was it?
7 total.
7.
Alright. Thank you.
You guys gonna keep on going?
Alright, I'm at 23.
I'm at 28. I can keep going. It's fine.
Alright. So is everyone gonna go across to the other side?
Yeah, can we do a perception check down here?
Sure.
And do stealth.
Yeah.
I'll do
17 again. Nice.
Oh my gosh, so many natural 20s. Yeah, you guys, with that natural 20, you see no movement of anything else living down here that would be a threat. Just rats and stuff. Nothing that would kill you. So you can probably get across just fine, not provoke anything.
Okay, let's trudge forward
The
then.
new question is how are you going to get an old woman and a bear up 100 feet of stairs or a ladder?
Can I carry it?
Up a ladder?
Okay, how much can I carry while flying?
It's a great question. Man, there's a lot of rules.
Can I carry a lot more weight than maximum load? I don't know how much I can carry.
I think you can carry up to... doesn't say.
You can switch me belts and you can carry a lot more.
Yeah, I don't want to be the pack mule.
I think it says if you carry medium heavy armor, you just fly slower. So I feel like with the bear, you could probably carry him and be okay. You just go slower.
Okay. Because I can just make 2 rounds. No, one with the bear, one with her.
You gonna carry her?
Yeah.
She weighs a lot
Fly
more.
her up.
She weighs a lot more than that.
How much does she weigh?
Well, she weighs like 120 pounds, I think. She's small, but she's...
How much does a bear weigh?
He's a cub.
50.
He only weighs 50 pounds. Sadly, it does not tell me too much about her weight, shockingly.
Well, what kind of... She's an elf, right?
Yeah, so she'd be about 120. I mean, you could always get some weight on the lily pad and just descend it down, pick her up, and take her up it.
That is true.
Then she just has to do one more jump.
Well, I'll just carry the bear up first and foremost.
Okay. So you're
Or fly
fine.
the bear up.
You reach down to grab the bear, and it's like growling at you.
Oh.
Gore, be nice.
and he's just kind of like confused, but he kind of sits and lets you pick him up. And you just
Get ready, little buddy.
you just do a bear hug, hey,
Oh my god.
and pick him up.
Dad jokes for days.
I've been waiting all day to say that. And you fly on up there, albeit slowly, and his little back paws are kind of wiggling like he's trying to run up the air. As you guys get up there. But he makes it okay. Kind of plops down.
All right.
I'll
I'll wait
climb
with
up
him.
the stairs,
Yeah.
then.
You gonna go
I
up
don't
the
want him to
ladder?
like jump off or anything.
All right, so Aurak just speed climbs up this ladder like a pro.
He's used to it with the crow's nest.
Yeah, I mean, it's supposed to do like a climb check, but I'm not gonna waste our time with that. Who wants
I
to go
do
next?
have good climbing skills.
Does anybody want to bust out their climb checks? It's DC 5.
I guess.
Is it really?
It is.
I have a +6, so I
You auto pass.
just would. Yeah, I would
Yeah.
sprint up.
All right, so Gabor, what's your climb bonus?
His climb is 0.
Go ahead and roll. Hit me with it. We're doing it now. You guys brought it up. If we don't do every check, then what's the point of playing, right?
Exactly.
We don't bog down the game to a screeching halt.
Oh my
Gabor
god.
grabs every 11th rung as he's literally just throwing himself anime style up this thing. Upside down with just his pinky toes.
He's like Naruto running up it.
Yeah.
That's 2 20s in a row, by the way. I'm not a fan. Do you auto pass your Gonya on your climb? I'm sure. I'll just say you get up. Yeah, that's what I figured. So it's just a wiggle. She's gonna.
All right, we're gonna have to
she's
do some quick maths here.
She's gonna try to climb.
Oh, what an idiot!
Perfect.
Can't even get
Failed
off
the
the ground.
first check.
Yeah,
Can't even get off the ground.
that was poetic justice right there. Even the game knew she wasn't allowed up. She yells up, I'm too weak to get up. I'm gonna need some help."
Okay, so I'm gonna need to go down with someone.
Where'd you growing his belt for a round?
He'll never get the belt back.
I will never get my belt back.
That's just for
I didn't say
carrying
give
stuff.
yours. I didn't say give yours to him.
can only-
But
I
You
guess.
can only wear one belt at a time, but it doesn't matter. That wouldn't add weight though.
no, but
It just makes you carry more. So I could
you could
carry her up.
Yeah.
Well, she weighs less than what you weigh, right? So I feel like you should be able to carry her up.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, you go down there. Yeah, don't worry about it. You go down there and you pick her up, and you very, very slowly. Imagine the speed of the little carts that old people drive around at the supermarket.
Yeah.
Imagine like a really slow one of those.
I'll pull up my umbrella.
Yeah. And you guys slowly start ascending.
How many rounds of flying is this? How many minutes?
A whole minute. No.
All right.
I'll say for this whole trip, it'll be a minute.
Okay, so I'm gonna say I expended 2 fly points,
Yeah. So you got 3 left. And she gets up, and then you can land on the ground.
and I run out right in time, right when I get her up there, and die.
And you guys have successfully gotten past the lily pad room.
Oh my god.
That's
It
just
took
one
us like an
room.
hour.
Yeah. Almost. Because as you guys look up here, you see, if you guys want to climb up these little stairs right here.
Can I do a perception check? No, I
Yeah.
can't. We're gonna have Mr. Eyes do it.
Me?
Yeah.
22.
Good job, Eyes.
What was it?
22.
Oh, yeah. So you see this. You guys ready?
Door. Oh.
So these stairs going down, around a corner, you see another set of stairs going down to this long hallway. I wonder where it goes to.
Is it possibly down there?
Alright, so you guys want to go down this hallway?
Yep.
It's a long hallway. Alright, you're going to just sprints down Naruto style. And she sprints back.
Wow! What a feat of athleticism. Just gonna.
Dun, dun, dun. Who wants to go first down this hallway?
I guess I will.
Okay. Awigga's right behind you. She's going to come with you.
Can I do a perception check?
Yeah.
Or a survival check?
Sure.
See if there's any tracks down here.
Yeah.
You know how many animals there are down here?
19.
Nope, you don't see any tracks. And Awigga's like slowly going in front of you. She's not really caring about this hallway at all. She just keeps on going.
Okie dokie.
And nothing happens as you guys get all the way to the end of this hallway. She steps to this door right here. And right before you guys enter, she looks back at you and she's like, if I do recall correctly, and my calculations are correct, this will lead us to the bottom floor of the atrium. I don't know what's going to be down here, so please be careful. And she kind of pushes the door open so you guys can go in there.
Perception check?
Yeah.
29.
Yeah, so your guys are inside an old hollowed out tree trunk.
Nothing special.
No, so you look up and like it's exposed above to like the sky, but this tree was cut. It's a big old empty hollow stump, and it's got stairs that leads down to the jungle floor below. She's kind of pointing to you guys to go check it out because she's scared to go first.
Okie dokie.
Jagroni is just going balls deep. I like that. Oroc's right behind. Alright, so you two roll perception checks as you guys run down to the very edge. And you guys see all this foliage.
Can I ready an action?
Sure, what are you readying?
My bow.
Okay.
Can I ready a perception check?
Sure. You want to round the corner and look with them?
27.
No.
Oh, sorry, I moved Kabor on accident. Yeah, so with the 27, you see this super dense jungle. Like, very dense. And all throughout this jungle, you see small little creatures like rabbits, squirrels, the normal creatures, and some things you've never seen before, including some deer, elk, other creatures that we're familiar with, and some fantasy creatures that I can't think of right now. You see a bunch of flowers. It's very, very steamy down here. Almost think of like the Amazon rainforest with like the water vapor. It's just humidity's maxed out. And across the way, at the base of that big red leaf tree, you see a small hole cut out in the base. And inside that small hole, you see a figure of a man. And we'll see you next week.